Going live. I'm live. It says I'm alive. It's good to have verification of that. Sometimes I don't feel all that alive. God loves me. Are you here? I hope so. Good to see you. KBAC. Okay. It sounds like an old English like punk thing. Julie, how are you? It's good to see you. Call me honey. Hey, honey. You call me honey when I'm good, and what do you call me when I'm bad? Then, hi, Ali. How are you doing? Hope you're doing okay. It's good to see you. Hey, how are you doing, One Mighty? Good to see you. I saw that drawing. I didn't get to see you live, but man, you're awesome. That black and white, the one you were inking, it was killer. Hello, my dear Pixie, my gentle Pixie. I have a feeling you're not so gentle, but that's okay. Doing okay, good. Hey, Lisa D, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. I saw you the other day at Rhonda's. Well, thanks. I appreciate that, but I don't think so. I'll draw stick figures. I guess everybody's artistic in different ways. But yeah, drawing always blows my mind because to create something, well, I guess it's with anything. Take a blank thing and make it like a recording, take blank medium and fill it. But I don't know. How's everybody doing? It's almost the 4th of July. I have some fireworks, but I'm not going to do them here. They're supposed to be safe and sane. I don't think they're either. Had a gallbladder attack a couple of days ago, still recovering, doing much better. Thank you. Sorry about that. Are you supposed to get it out? Usually they just want to take them out, yank them. They don't even mess around. But it's like 3 little holes. It's real easy now. Stick figures are a good start. Yeah, except when you've been doing stick figures for the last 30 years. And it's like, well, maybe you should go and do your gardening or something. Hey, Foxy, how are you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're doing okay. I'm fighting a lot of multiple sclerosis pain. Sorry, Pixie. I'm sorry. Hope you're okay. Yeah, the doctors always want you to because it's like the easiest operation, and they can charge a fortune. I forget how they've termed it, but it's like it's their Porsche, fund because it's like easy, so they can buy a fancy car. But I think once they're bad, they're bad. They got to come out. But hopefully you're okay. I have some Romulan ale. You ever had Romulan ale? Now, oh, we'll talk like this. You don't understand. I'm trying to do William Shatner. If you can't tell, I'm not a good ventriloquist. I always do weird people's voices, like nobody knows. So they just think I'm crazy. Let me move this over. How are you, Foxy? Are you doing, what do they call it? Oh, I can't change that thing. I forget what they call it. Diamond painting. I never really heard of that. I don't know. Diet Mountain Dew. Oh, I miss Diet Mountain Dew. That's the thing I crave. Is that a pre-workout drink? Oh, I'm trying to, I haven't been well, so I've been trying to move, and man, it's like I'm not doing good. My energy's just like gone. There's a commercial, and it's like for a walker, and there's this old guy, and it's like, there I am. That's me. I can't seem to change this tonight. I like to move it over, but I don't know what happened. Oh well. My last night I was trying to set up the live, and it kept saying my webcam wouldn't work, and so I just restarted the whole computer, and then it worked. So I don't know what was going on. It's at YouTube trying to keep the small channels down. Yes, I'm working on it. You're doing fantastic. That's great to hear. We found out last week that Rowdy may have bone cancer. Oh wow! We go back later this month for his X-rays to see if that what it is. What it is? Yeah. Oh, my! Listen, this is the Macho Man, Randy's challenge. I can't do it because my voice is all fried. So when I do crazy voices, I start choking. Miss Elizabeth. I can usually do him though. Oh yeah. Wrestlers are pretty easy. Hey brother, like the Hulk Hogan, he always said, "Hey brother." Well, I'm not your brother. Let's see what she say. I have less than a month left on my 40s. Yeah, 50s are fun, but just think when you're in your 50s, you go, well, at least I'm not in my 60s. And when you're 60, at least I'm not 70. Pre-workout, no, it's pre-workout Romulan ale. To give me energy. YouTube, yeah, the YouTube's a mess. Like I was watching views of a video, and on the same page on my mobile, it had three different counts, and then you go on your computer, and it's a fourth. So it's like, which one's the accurate one? I always pick the highest. It's like that's the right one, but they'll do what they want. They're creepy. You'd be glitching. Yeah, I've been trying to move around, and man, it's tough. I don't know how I'm gonna ever get back. I'm gonna have to go on that Conan the wheel thing where he pushes it forever. Like do that. What happened to KB? She's back to Animal Crossing. She was here. YouTube stole my video from Monday, then told me I deleted it. Did they took it down? Yeah, that's weird. I've heard they've been taking different people's videos down. Like if it's not even bad things. It's just like if it doesn't agree with them, then they'll take it down. I found today I have a copycat on Instagram. A copycat, like a impersonating you. Used my pick and name. Why? Oh, just cause trouble. Nothing to do. Bored. Lame. Worthless. It's stupid. Life's so short. Lost 15 hours of watch time. Oh wow. Yeah, I don't even look at mine because it's just unless you go live like every day, you're never gonna make it unless you have some awesome video. And I've yet to do that. Yeah, that's lame though. They do that with your friends too, like even long time ones. They'll take them away. One day I lost 10 people, then all of a sudden five were back. Like when I checked, because I was like, it's just crazy. I don't mind if it's people, doesn't they don't care or anything. I don't care. But it's just when it seems like they're messing with the numbers. And then the views too. Because sometimes the videos will say one thing and then you'll look and it's like different. It's like, what happened? But I have, like my last premiere 3 hours before. Oh, great video. How can you live in the future? Come on. That's stupid. I see all the same. I don't know if it is a bot or just like a guy with a bunch of time on his hands, but it's always like, let's be friends or keep it up, or they put a time, little time stamp to make it look good. My running joke against Independence from Day is you hadn't kicked Britain's butt, Australia wouldn't have started with convicts, including my relatives. Yeah. Somebody always pays in the end. It's like, thanks a lot. What Christian, I don't know what you mean because I'm not really I never watch anybody from what I think you mean. I don't know. I can't do that anymore. It It's just, picking on people. Oh, look, I'm better than them. They're doing this. It's like, in all behaviors, people do it over and over and over. That's why it's something, a behavior, something's wrong. Just that most of it's because they're jealous because of the money. That's a lot on here. You'll find it's all the money, about the money. If you don't have money or aren't monetized, you just fly right by. But once you get monetized, it's on. Crazy. Yeah, I don't know about the downfall. I haven't heard anything. I know everybody's starting to do the reactions, I think, again. But I just had watched way back and I couldn't do it. The I don't know. It's just so negative. Let's be friends. There's another one, but it's always the one was like 3 hours before the premiere. Yeah, they're non-factors to me. I would rather react or see. Let's look at the reactors. Let's see how perfect they are. I'm not sticking up for them, but everybody has their stuff. You're going to tear people apart. Why? Because they're getting money and they have success. If they didn't have any subs, if they weren't getting any money, they wouldn't be cared about them at all. And then they use them to make their own thing. Then when they want to break free from that, it's you know, yeah, I just a lot of those. I'm trying to be positive on here. I don't get the drama. People try to act they're badass and they're gonna do this. They're all lame. It's lame. In the real world, they would go, "Hi, sir. How are you?" I get sick of that stuff. So I try to be positive. I haven't felt well, and I don't have energy for stuff like that. I have to be positive. I have to live my life in the morning when I get up super early. I have to go to work. Does it matter if somebody had it like 20 burgers, and then they lied and everybody lies in one way or another pretty much on here, except for, there are a lot of honest people. But the bigger, like that other guy who eats and cries, drop my noodle. You dropped your noodle. I won't even go there, but just compare it to what you go through in your life and someone crying over a dropped noodle. It's like, yeah, am I, using my time wisely? The reactors are more interesting. Well, they also have their own little things too. Yeah, positive and fun. You're right, Lisa. There's too much BS. This is my downtime. I know that's how it is. It's like for me, like a creative outlet. It's something, you know, I'm not doing it. I'm not on here. Oh, I want to, make money and all this. I don't care about that. I just want to create things. And I don't have time for that. I don't do that in the real life. I wouldn't do it on here. I don't bully people. Cool video, bro. Want to be friends? Yeah, sarcastically. But it's funny when it's like not even posted and they put it. It's like that was great. Keep it up. Is KB here? I wanted to tell you something because you would know what I'm talking about. Everybody lies. I'm lying right now. No, I'm not. I try not to lie, but I might stretch the truth when it's like work or something. Just kidding. I would never do that. But you shouldn't be a thing where you have to lie or like, oh, okay. I don't know. Drop my noodle. Yeah, or I'm cutting my It's like, okay, that's realistic. No, 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 don't apologize, Christian. I don't mind. I'm sorry if I'm ranting. It's just I see how I don't even want to say because it's negative, but just I want people to look at themselves, rather than just pick on the people, you know. because that's all they. Why do you think that? What else would they do? They're going to do like organic gardening now. That's their thing. Once you get into a niche, it's hard to change it, especially on here. That's why mine's all over the place. So I can say, hey, I have all this crazy crap. Say, no, don't apologize. Love you too. Lisa says she loves Foxy. Foxy says, love you too, girl. I do my best to avoid drama, and stress only aggravates my MS, and that's bad enough on its own. I know. I saw what my brother went through, and then it's you know, look at it from that. If you take a step back and look at it, it's like, what am I doing? Or it's like, really living your best life. I'm triggered because some moron went and had Panera when she said she was gonna diet. You know, it's like, oh, KB, remember the French comment and you translated it from lying? Oh yeah, when you think of lying, you go, oh, KB, right? That's KB. No, don't do that. You're trying to indict me, KB. Well, remember you had translated in the one word you didn't know, and I said it was like appetizing. Well, they're like spamming me now, because now whenever it's the last premiere, they left a comment 3 hours before it started. It was the same comment. Oh, this looks very appetizing, and it was my song, or I forget what it was, or the fireworks or something. It was nothing to do with food. So I looked at the last one when you translated, it was the same comment. So it was like, man, this whole time I've been going to the translator and writing comments back, so that was kind of lame. But the good part about that is now I want to sing a French duet with you, KB. And that's a song. It's not slang for something else. You know how slang is today. You say something like, well, what does that mean? Lying to me. Hey now, KB, good to see you. Lisa, people asked about you in the last Foxy Live. I've seen Lisa here and there. I do organic gardening. Well, you know what I mean, though. You've done that. It's not like now. It's like Dagon's hair salon, though I do my own. This would be everybody get the same hairdo. And no comments, KB. Okay. You see, I always do initials with you. That you should put, KB, if I can request something, you should put that whole song um, on your channel, not just the little clip, your millionaire one. I didn't know what billionaire meant, and I go, oh, wow, she did like voice to text or whatever. But then I saw that it's bells, so it's like, okay. My girlfriend just started gardening. Why did I say organic gardening? I meant cement work. It's like my uncle does that. Oh God. One time I was at a party and we were all talking about names and stuff, and somebody said Rose. I go, oh, I hate that name, Rose. Sounds like an old drunk lady in a bar or something. And the one girl's, my grandmother's name was Rose. I go, it wasn't that bad. I like that name. Oh, Rose. I thought you said something else. French bots. No, no, it's not. It's an actual channel, but they're like just clipping and pasting the same comment like I wouldn't know what it says. It's not a bot, it's an actual channel. But I thought they care enough to write a real comment. Yeah. Frere Jacques. No, it's going to be like one of those romantic ones. I don't know what they're saying, but it's like, you know, real romantic. And I have a beret. Now, do a different little mustache, and then it'll be nice. Dormez-vous, baguette. Eee. That's about all I know. Crepe Lucette and quiche. I can only sing about food. That's bad. I'm fluent in like 12 languages, but it's all food. I'm an expert. I keep looking over. I couldn't change my. It's something with that stream yard got me because now if I try to move my screen, the chat it goes small. So I keep looking to the side. If I looked over there, I'd be worried. Dormez-vous? All our minds went to the gutter on that one. A French duet. Have you ever heard of a French duet, my dear? Yeah. Dagon, I love the Korean restaurant you go to in Richmond. Oh, I've been there since all this. I hope they'll still be there. I love that place. I think I still have another video, but yeah, like especially there, I don't even think you could get to go because they have all like weird little sides, so they'd have to put it all in individual things. Oh, do you really go to that one? That's cool. They're so nice there. There used to be one waitress. She was really nice, but she had a baby and she hasn't come back. They're pretty cool. A couple times, like I had calamari or the squid, and it was like real salty. And they, made a new one and even gave it to me for free. So they're real nice, where they don't start arguing. Poor Dagon and some croissants and the Champs-Élysées and Eiffel Tower, my dear. What did you retract, rogue? Are you telling me off? How dare you? Yeah, I miss you, Lisa, too. It's good when I see you other places. I try to go to different ones. There's some really nice people. Yeah, it's a good spot. I used to like they have a noodle house there too, and that was good, but then they changed the owner, and then they started, it was weird. You'd order, and then they would bring you like the main dish, and then the appetizers, like they forgot, and it was all like, so I stopped going there. I have missed you all. I had sushi this evening. I miss going to my pho restaurant though. My pho restaurant though. Yeah, I have sushi but the little family owned place, they're still hanging in there because they haven't like pickup. But you can't get it delivered because I don't know why. La chou-fleur, cauliflower in French. Ooh, yeah, I probably don't need to learn that one. No, I don't mind cauliflower. I've had some soup and half a sandwich in the last couple of days. 6 pounds lost. Wow. Yeah, be careful though. I guess you can't do anything, but be careful. That dehydration will get you. Yeah, the Bay Area is fun. There's so many different, you can go all around and go up north. I love up north, like up the coast and a lot of those towns up there. They have really good produce place up there, and they have like everything. I have this microphone set up for my Romulan ale. I'll be drunk in no time. I have this microphone set up for my voice things, but I don't like when people are live and they have this big old mic with the pop screen. It's like, I don't think you really need that unless you're doing like something. If they're just rambling. So much good ethnic cuisine. Oh yeah, I never tried was Greek food till recently. I'd had a few little things like stuffed grape leaves, but I didn't like that. But I had that, and it's pretty good. A lot of fresh flavors, vegetable things. Afraid to eat or drink much, still sipping on water. Yeah, be careful. When I had food poisoning, I couldn't. It was like a month later, and I'd eat, and I'd get like a bad stomach ache. It was bad. Yeah, that's cool. You go there. I go there. I used to go almost. all pretty much a couple times a month at least, but I haven't been there since. Sipping vodka and rum. No, I don't drink much. No, I haven't been drinking much lately. It mixes with the pills. No, I'm just kidding. No pills. I wish I could change that. I did something. There's a weird. Let me do this. See what happens here. Okay, I think maybe I fixed it. I don't know. There we go. Woohoo! Now I don't have to do the eyes. I fixed it. I fixed it. I'm so afraid of this thing because it kept saying your webcam isn't accessible. It's being used by something else. And so I was like going through all the settings and doing everything, tried a different browser, and it kept messing up. Absolute faith is. I've never had Ethiopian KB. Vodka. I like vodka. I like those. Oh, I forgot I was going to bring that my little hat I got. My Buzzballs hat. I won it. I can count in German and know French food terms and say thanks in Welsh, but definitely speak fluent sarcasm. Yeah. Sagan. I'm not Sagan. That would be a bad name. Hi, I'm Sagan. Oh, sorry. Uh, are you a Russian? I'm a Russian. No, somebody had called me the Korean guy. I don't know why they called me that. I said I've had. I think because my hair. I said I've had this hair before he was born. They scheduled surgery last year, and I chickened out at the last minute. Good thing though. 8 cases of Legionnaire's disease at the hospital. Oh wow. Sorry. Are you a Russian? I'm a Russian. I drink the vodka. I watch a couple Russian channels. One, it's a girl and her sister, and they do like reviews of cool music. It's pretty cool. But she started putting subtitles so I can understand now. So when I'd leave a comment, I'd go, "Let's be friends." No, sorry. Don't say sorry. You never have to say sorry. I just joke around. I like vodka and root beer and real beer. Yeah, I like beer once in a while. I drink some. I like like imported ones. I don't like to mess with like Budweiser. I'd rather have something real like more potent. Buzzballs hat. If you watch their website, sometimes they if you leave a review or something, they'll like give you something. Russian Dagon. I'm the Russian version. I'm really German. Now I'm German. We're going around the world. No. Yeah, I don't know about that name. Sagan. Ethiopian dining is a very tactile experience, sensual even. I gotta read that over. Ethiopian dining is a very tactile experience, sensual even. You eat with your hands. Everything is delicious. Wow, yeah, that sounds like a good dinner. Surgery for what? Uh, gallbladder. Gallbladder problems. I'm sorry. Don't quit saying sorry. I don't like people saying sorry. I joke around. I don't get mad. I get even. Now I am in Mongolia. I am laughing. Have a classy brew. Yeah, I'd rather have the one is my favorite, but it's really expensive. Um, is it Chimay, and it's made by monks. I think it's in Belgium. Man, it comes in like a big bottle. Ooh, that stuff's good. But you drink the bottle and you can feel it. They must party over there. I guess nothing else to do. Just pray. Hide from the world. They should be out helping people. That's my public service announcement. Wait, you watched Russian girls reviewing music without subtitles for a period of time? Yeah, sure. I used to watch those jazzercise women. They never talked at all. No, it's because it was just you could hear the music. That's what all. It's like I could read the. I just would read the articles. Yeah, because I was like, certain channels I like to support them. If you find them and they, at least they're trying. But yeah, they didn't have subtitles. But I would write in English, and then she'd write in English back. So I watch a Japanese one, all in Japanese. I even go in his live, and it's all Japanese, and I'll go hello, and they go, oh, Dagonhills, Dagonhills, and nobody says anything, but you know, it's like somebody may, I don't know, isn't it? Is there any rules about that? I'd rather not try to translate something than it says like something bad. You go like, "Hey, you jackass! Nice to see you." You know, like, "Oh, that Dagonhill, block him." You do have German features. I'm not German. How dare you say I'm German? I am not. I'm not. I won't say what I am. I'm like, remember when So Psyched had the guess where she's from? Well, my guess where I'm from is lame, but my heritage, my sisters had that DNA done, and both theirs were exactly the same. And they said we're what our parents always said, like because I know some people they've had it done, and it's like as all different things where they didn't know, like the commercial, the guy like the lady, she's all I didn't know I was part Native American, and then she's starting to wear like Native American clothes, but she lives in Berkeley. It's like now I am, I'm changing my name to one who walks in Tilden. I don't know. Monks making liquor, yeah, at the monastery. They use like artesian well water. The funny thing is, I took one of those to my pastor, had like a men's night, and we had cigars, and I brought one of those, and he got such a buzz. He was trying to light the wrong end of his cigar. It was funny, you know. As long as you drink in moderation. I'm scared to go under. Excuse me. I've only been in twilight sleep once in my life. Oh, I know what you mean now. Okay. Thought you meant something else. Scared me, Lisa D. Dagon, you look European. What is your personal background? I just joined 23andMe. What is my personal background? Like a Lovecraft painting in a lamp? No. Uh, my grandparents came from Europe. They were Danish and English, and then they all settled in Rhode Island. My dad was from the South, and his parents were English and Welsh. I'm hitting everything. I always have all these wires now. These high production costs, I have to run wires everywhere. My crew, with this going on, I can't have the full crew here. I'm no pun intended, rogue. I found out I bought things I didn't think. Yeah, some people, it's like a trip. I was gonna do it, then my sister said they both did it and they were both the same, and so it's like, why? I'll just look at theirs. I just realized I was speaking to an Aussie. I watch Emmy Made in Japan, but she speaks English with only a dash of Japanese. She makes a lot of interesting foods and 1950s crazy cuisine. Yeah, I watch one guy. It's Joe. Is it? It's like Yana Mera, And then another guy, I'm not sure of his name, but he does like his own cuts fish and everything. It's beautiful. It's almost like art. And that's all Japanese. But he started doing subtitles. I think maybe because I was like the only guy who'd write in English, and then because I didn't ever saw any others. And then there's a lady, and she drinks a lot because one time she like burned her hand at the table, like they had the burning hot food, and she burned herself. But her channel's been going crazy. She had but she's real nice. Like I went in her live, and again, they're all speaking Japanese, and I said like hello, and then she was like, "Oh, Dagonhills." It was like cool. But I try to make. That's one thing about YouTube. You can make friends all over. And try to you know communicate best you can. I thought it was silly too. Sorry, I'm getting all behind. I thought that was silly too. Before it's high, the risk will tell you, but it's a breeze to go under. You won't notice. Well, I've been under a couple times, and the first time the guy scared me because he was like, "Oh, you started choking," and my throat was like bad from it. And then the next time I mentioned it to the guy, I go, "Man, I'm like afraid," and he said, "No," he goes, "That's normal." He goes, "That guy was lame. He shouldn't have said that." He goes, "That happens a lot, and you'll be fine." And I was, but that was a thing. But I thought, if it's something you have to have done, you just have to go for it. Gallbladders are now they're really easy. They just do little holes. They've even told people like, "Oh, you can go back to work the same day." It's like, wow, yeah, sure, like sure. Moderation is key. Never drink fast. No, I've seen people pound. You can almost die like that if you pound the booze. It can poison you. Lisa, you'll do fine as it is a short amount of time taking a nap. But then again, I've been doing surgery or another since I was 9 months old. So I'm used to it, I guess. Yeah, but you've been okay. So it's pretty good. It's not that scary. You just have to be, strong and, you know, unless something like a gallbladder, that wouldn't be that bad. It'd be more scary, something real intense. Yeah, it's scary for me just because I've not had that much experience though. But they can really, if you've ever helped anybody who's gone under, and you can kind of see it from another point, and it doesn't. It's when it's you start freaking and going like, oh wow. But when I've seen somebody else and helped somebody, then you see that they can change the dose and what they give them, and it's not so bad. You know, it's probably smart. Thank you, Rogat Scary, for not having that. My father is born in Wales. Yeah, I have people from Wales. My grandmother's from England. My grandfather was from Northwest Territories, Canadian born, American married. Oh, wow. Yeah, my dad's family were from the South. So my parents met out here many moons ago. You'll be fine depending on the surgeon. They will give you a full anesthetic. I only know because I had mine out in 2011. Well, my mom had hers out, and she was, you know, in her 70s, and she was fine. But um, especially now, it's been so long, they probably really, have it down. They used to, I think, cut you and then do it, but now they do the, I forget the word, laparoscopic or something, where they put the little, like one thing in one little hole. Oh, God, here we go. They put another thing in another hole, and then the other hole. So it's like that French duet kind of, but one more. Just kidding. I'll probably do it, but I will be scheduling at a hospital I trust. Yeah, if it's somebody you trust. I've had like the one doctor, he was a jerk. I'll never go back. I don't care if I have to go anywhere. He was horrible. He's like an ass. Oh, he's good. Yeah, right. Yeah, but his bedside manner really sucked. I don't freak out about global anesthesia for me. I get nervous about my doggo. I cry and stress every time he goes under for dental. Yeah, I like Ziggy had that thing on his lip, and I was reading about people who've had that, and they go and then they think it's all sorts of things and put them through all this, and then the one had it taken off, and then it came back anyway, and I was waiting, but as it happened, it all like cleared up on its own right the week I was supposed to take him in, but I was so worried. It's like a little kid, because he just, I don't know. It was really cool the way it worked out, though. The my gallbladder came out in my 30s. Is that because of Pride Week? Are you saying that it came out? Bad joke. Sorry. Were your pee? Were your pee? Oh, were your parents from England? England. I'm being goof tonight. Parents from England. Yes, England and Denmark. Danish. Except I don't know any Danish words or food. Surprisingly, looking at all my other stuff, I don't. My other languages of food. Celestial, when I read that at first, I thought you meant it just slipped out. Yeah, keyhole incisions. Ones I saw were little, like little round. I think it was like a triangle thing. Reminded me of like a UFO abduction thing. Flying in surgery scare the crap out of me. My dad would never fly. He'd drive all the way across country. He couldn't even come and see me um, because he was afraid to fly. It's not that bad. A couple times, like coming back one time, it was real rough, and it was like you'd kind of drop and everything. You're thinking, man, I don't want to die with all these weird people. But that's rare, I think. Celestial, can you eat all fats now? Hmm? Haha, KB was taken out shortly, having a C-section. Fun times. Not. Lisa, I still have to be careful not to eat high fat, greasy foods. Oh, wow. As a kid, I flew quite frequently, but as an adult, no thank you. Oh, that's a trip. Most people, their whole life. I always liked when they took off, that rush. Hey, Julie, how are you doing? It's good to see you. I thought you'd be in a virtual bar or something. KB, did you see the little figures they have of the little Animal Crossing? There's that little dog. I thought you'd like the little dog. I can't remember his name. It's like KK or something. Hey, KB, KKAC, okay. That's like the gang, KB's gang. No, just at home chilling. Yeah. I never really go on Friday, but I thought, hey, Kel, how are you? It's good to see you. You're so comfortable on camera, Dagon. I'm so a bit uncomfortable talking on camera. Oh, I'm a mess on camera. I have an IV of uh, Brave juice going in my arm. No, I just talk like everybody's here, like we're sitting at a table. If you think about it, or you just you start going, oh, this is weird. Like I'm just talking to this computer. But if you like read and do it, but I always feel really awkward. I guess I'm a BSer. I watched this weird movie and they kept going, "You're a BS artist," but they weren't. They were saying the full thing. But you talk well on camera. It must be hard to draw on camera. I wouldn't mind doing some music things, but then I think I'd mess up a lot. When I record, I can edit. KK Slider, yeah, that's it. Yeah, they have a little doll or little figures. They're little. You see my hand? Little figures. That option is keyholes. The recovery is quicker than fully cut. Oh God, they still. That's a wicked term. They still use, but rarely, I think. Julie saying, "Hey KB and Celestial and Kelbill. Hey KBC and KB." It's like a Morse code. I dubbed my flights to Florida as boomerang flying, the new way to travel. Is that an Australian joke, the boomerang? Something about that. Hey, Julie, KB Celestial. KB says, hey, J, KBC, KBC, Kentucky boiled chicken. No, that's not going to work. I'd be struggling. Nah, it's just, you just have to kind of go for it. I just act like I'm bullshitting with, or excuse my language, but like just with somebody just talking to them, you know. But I still feel awkward and funny. I laugh a lot, like nervous laughing. I usually don't laugh like that in normal life. I go ha ha ha. And Lisa, and don't forget Lisa. Hi, Kill Bill. Ha ha. Sorry. Yeah, that was brutal. Fully cut. It sounds like ribs or something. I got a postcard book from Amazon. I'm trying to write more often to people living on their own. Oh, that's sweet. Uh, I love letters. I That sounds weird. I love letters. No, I love to write letters. Um, People, I thought in the future people will miss out on like written things because everything's electronic. But I have like a letter from my uncle when I was a kid. Have things my mom wrote. They're really special. I wrote to a little sponsor girl. Man, I wrote her hundreds of letters. I'd try to draw. I got a light box, so I try to trace flowers and color them in, and it looked horrible. But boy, I love sending those letters. You were only supposed to send flat things, so I'd like fit everything I could like flat in there. I ended up sending a lot of stuff, but you'd have to be creative. You know, we sound like truckers with our handles. Yeah. Hey, KB, you got a JG? Come on in. Hey, Mighty, good to see you. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. It was cool. You take care. I'll see you soon. Keep up that awesome art. I'm always impressed with that. I appreciate you coming by. Yeah, if you guys want to check out One Mighty R, he's an awesome artist. And he does like live drawing. It's kind of cool to see the creative process. And KB says, but the postcards are so pretty. I want to take pics of them before mailing them. Yeah, that's my problem. I did that once. I got all these beautiful cards, and it was like, they're mine. I didn't want to send them, but then it's like, gotta send them. It's good. Things like that help a lot. I've always loved to get like a letter or mail or something. Kill Bill. Don't kill Bill. Alabama to Texas, the turnaround, and